Hello and welcome everyone to the weekly video. And this weekly video I'm going to focus the last video on the crude oil. We closed the profit in the euro Canadian dollar, Australian Swiss franc, so we make some money in the forex market. We still got the crude oil position. I want to focus on that. Let's start talk on the fundamental, then we go to the chart, and also I want to explain the contract rollover between May to June. So let's get started. Okay, so I would start to talk on the big surprise. It was a big surprise that market fall last week. If you remember, last weekly video, I was talking about that pricing to go up, basically Russia, Saudi Arabia, United States all agreed to do a cut of oil production, of oil output, and what's happened is they do the deal, the biggest in the history, but still the week start was a little bit up move, and then market just crash all the week. So this, first of all, was a surprise for me, at least. I believe for many others, and the answer why is because there is still, because the coronavirus, the demand is still very low. But I want to add that, like with the coronavirus and the S&P 500, if you remember, since the news, since the virus came to the world until market crash, it's take a little bit time. So also here, I believe that it's going to happen, big up move going to come sooner than later. It just have a small delay to market price in this big cut deal. Now we're going to continue to explain why the fundamental is actually supporting the price to go up very strong. So this was by the start of the month, so a wave of oil bankruptcies is on the way. So companies have, since the start of the month when price was higher than now, they're going to close them business. They have big problems with these oil numbers, with these low numbers. So now Trump must to support all the oil indices, all the energy indices, or a lot of workers going to be fired and have no jobs. And don't forget, this is the election years, but even if no, this is his responsibility, and he promised that oil will go up. So now we already know about few companies that go bankrupt. So they out of business. A lot of workers get fired, and it's just the first wave. One of the biggest company was closed, not ExxonMobil. All the big companies still there. They get a lot of money, but they are in really big troubles, and Mr. Trump need to support them. Okay, so crude oil below $20. Trump need to save U.S. shale oil indices. So, as I said, there is big problem now with the oil companies. This price is too low for them to make profit. They got a lot of workers. Trump must think much more strong to make price to go up. Now you already close or make Saudi Arabia and Russia end the price war and announce on the biggest cut in the history. So this was his first step. Now I want to show you what more he can do and what is expected. So let's say that price will not going to go up very quick. Let's say we will see next week additional down movement, which I do not believe that this is going to happen. But Trump is very close to make a tax on Saudi Arabia crude. So if we do that, price will jump up to whatever price you want. Now he's still not doing that because I believe, like me, he is waiting that's to see the effect of the biggest cut ever on the price. And also United States, as you know, they start to reopen the United States in three phases, and when the economy back to work, oil demand will be much more higher because people will drive in the car, train will work, planes, everything will back to work, so crude oil demand will be higher. But anyway, still got this secret weapon to save all the U.S. Oil companies, which is to do tax on Saudi crude. Okay, crude oil chart, daily chart. Each candle here represent 1 day of trade in the crude oil. So the pattern that we have now is we got this trend line support. So you can see that price fall, touch the trend line and start to go up. Now if I add the uptrend line of the pattern, so if you remember with the S&P crash, we got the megaphone pattern. Now we got the same but for the opposite side. So S&P was like this and now is above here. This was the crash in the S&P. So in the crude oil, first of all, I believe it will be something like this. It will go up, then retest here the line, go a little bit down, and then we'll go up, first of all, to close the gap on price 40. But from here to get to price 50 and to the 200 moving average daily chart, which is above it 51, it will be very quick move. So when oil start to go up, it will not stop because now again, United States, Saudi Arabia, Russia, Canada, everybody support an up move. So this is what expected. And on Friday, this low here was very good because price touched the line number 1, number 2. Here is touch number 3, which is the buy turning point area. So this buy start to work, and I expect it to go a very big up move. Okay, 4 hours chart. So now each candle represent 4 hours of trading the crude oil. So I will connect again the lines. So this is the support, this is the resistance line. So what I want you to see here is how price react to the line. So you can see it 3 times. It touched it. This last line very good. If when market close like this, it show us like need to be an up move. So again, need to go up from here to here, make here a retest, and then jump up and to close the gap here on price 40. So this is what expected from the crude oil from the chart. Also we got here this AB equal to CD. With this leg here. So we got this Gartley pattern of AB equal to CD with the leg. Now this pattern didn't work on the second, but again this pattern show us that market need to go up here, do the retest, and boom, jump up. So we got here this megaphone. In the middle of the megaphone we got some Gartley pattern. We can see here additional line if I connect these 2 lines. So you can see here market basically close under the line, retest it. Now we need to get up again above it. I don't want to get into all the complex, but this is what I see anyway in the 4 hours chart. Also I can add here Fibonacci resistance, and you can see that the maximum price can go down more is to price 15.90, so 15.79. okay, so the worst case that I see is market will fall to here and then going to jump up, but this is not the case. because I'm going to explain to you the difference between May contract to June contract. But anyway, this is what I see on the. I want to show you here another trader, what they see. So basically they see the same, this trend line here, the support will go up. The only difference here that I see that I make it a megaphone when I put these two lines, and he make it a triangle when he put these two lines. So this we can say we got also triangle, in the middle of the triangle we got megaphone, here we got Gartley, but it doesn't matter, the scenario is the same. Here is a buy, market will go up, make a retest, then go up. Here the minimum will be 40. RSI show an up momentum, was also very low, the RSI. So just for you to know, a lot of traders, I mean professionals, see that and click on the buy button, and it's need to go up as quick as possible, sooner than later, whatever you want to call it, but these need to go up. Okay, now I want to talk about the rollover, the difference between May to June contract, what this mean. So you can see it also on AVA, you can see it on FX Choice, on any platform. I choose FX Choice because it's more easy here to get to that information. So you go to range of markets, commodity CFD, then you scroll down, and here you got all the information if you want later to read it in deep, so you understand what does it mean. I will make a very quick explanation, so 1 second. Okay, so crude oil, you know, you can do delivery, you can order crude oil to your house, basic on the price on the chart. So this contract is end, it got expiry time, then the new contract start. Now most of the time the difference between two contracts is 0.40 cent, $1. This is the normal, but with what all happened with the crude oil, as you know, all the big drama, so we got a May contract that's end, I will do it run number on 19, and June contract end or start or price now is 25. So now we trade the May contract. Now on Monday when market open, we're going to see in our platform June contract. So what it means that you're going to see a gap in the price from 19 to 25. Now I will go back to this. Now the difference is $6 between May to June. So this $6, what will happen in your trading account? So you will get plus $6. Now if you got open, for example, one lot, you will get plus $6,000 into your open positions, and you will get minus $6,000 into the swaps. So you cannot make profit or lose money from this movement, the change between May contract to June contract. Now on the open, I expect, it's not for sure of course, but that it will open not in 25 in June price, it will be more close to May price, so it can open on price 20. Okay, so will be a gap down on June contract because it need to be close to May contract. In this case the difference will be only $1. So if the difference is only $1, so this will be 1,000 and this will be minus 1,000. So anyway, again, you can go to FX Choice website as I show you and read more about this. So this is what expected from the rollover of May to June contract. That's it. Okay, now when we look on this chart, I want to talk about another thing. It's again the daily chart, crude oil. You can see here on the top, US oil daily. So what I want you to see first of all, that I will take zero price here and I will delete it. So price cannot be on zero price, as we talked many times. So this is what you need to understand. So this is the area when price can be traded, or to the upside, it's much more, got much more room. Now you can see here with all the news what I show you, it's a big problem, this price. So I'm not expecting to get not to 10, not to 5, and not below that. So anyway, if we can hold it, all our open position to this zero price, we cannot lose. And the only problem now with the contract all over, that it can take us a little bit from the up move that we can take, but let's see how it will open on Monday. Now if I will delete price 5, which I never expect price 5 to get, so now it's even became more small area to be traded. So this instrument is on the bottom, he's searching the bottom, and probably get it here from this trend line, and now we're going to go up very, very, very strong up move. But to take short here, it's ridiculous to do that. It's need to go up, there is no a lot room to go down. And that's it. This is the crude oil. So we just need to invest, make sure our account is strong, can hold price to zero, and make money. It's simple as that. Now let's wait for next week and see all the drama and see what is happening. I wish you all a very good week. Okay, so before we're going to end this weekly video, I want to add some big bonus for this weekly video. What I'm working on for last months, let's say, from the side, I built an automatic robot machine, Algo trading, a robot to help me find more manual position, and even we let him run on some, just trade and make some money. So I want to show you it before we end this video. It's just the first result is working very, very good. Let's see it. Okay, so the robot is not yet ready and still need to turn him, but the first results are amazing. Again, I'm not know what going to do with him exactly. Going to help me to find position, going to put some account on him. I need to talk with my partners about this, but I want to show you first result. So I'm going to let him trade, for example, the euro dollar from year 2000 to 2020. And let's click on start and see the result. He's trading small amount, so don't be excited. So you can see he making money, account grow very, very nice. Now let's choose another instrument. Let's go, I don't know, Australian dollar. Let's see the result. I will click start and it will trade again from 2000 to 2020, depend on the history he got. And boom, you can see it's going up, it's making money. So whatever instrument I let him, let's go to the craziest, Euro New Zealand, one of the most volatility and crazy instrument on the market, and let him trade it for 20 years, which is a lot. So let's see, and boom, market profit very good. The chart going up, the chart of the profit, of course. This blue line show us the profit. So it's crazy. There is no losing trade, drawdown, no drawdown. This robot that I work on, inspired by Dave. I must say, Dave pushed me to do that. So. It's working very, very, very good. Let's take the Canadian dollar again, 20 years. Click start and let it run the Canadian dollar and see the result. So also Canadian dollar, you can see the profit going up, very nice. It's also work on S&P, Bitcoin, whatever. Not going to go too deep, but just for you to know that we start to work on tools to improve the manual trading and even get some automatic position. This is something amazing that I work on. Just for you to know, I want you to know everything what we are doing here. So that's it for the weekly video again. So a few words about the robot. So first of all, he's working on all the market. I already tested on the coffee, Coca, S&P 500, Dow Jones, Bitcoin. It working very good. It work with the build system, with a lot of confirmation tools that I add him. He do counting. He do a lot of things to get this good result. Now later, if you look on the video again, you will see there on the result on the graph, the blue line is the balance and the green line is the equity. You can see equity not going down. He actually got no drawdown. He not bring a lot of position, but each position that he bring very strong. So he going to work on a lot of instrument and find us position here and there, and it's a very good robot. I believe in it. Still need to download more history. For example, when I test pound, I can test pound only from year 2017 and not from year 2000 like the euro dollar. So there is more work. It's just the beginning, but any forex market that I use, it bring good result. With other markets, I just need to 100 pips in the euro USD is not 100 pips in the S&P 500. So need to turn them, do the setting for each instrument. But this could be part of our future together. So I want to let you know. I wish you all a very good week. And that's next week. I hope price will open with a small gap up and then just fly up, and we will close all the crude oil in profit. So that's it. Have a very good week.